Hey everybody, this is Kirby White with Alt F11. Welcome back to another Excel Excedrin video where I solve your Excel headaches in about 2 minutes. Today we're going to be talking about the match function, and this is kind of the second video in a series about the index function. So if you haven't seen that one, I've got the link below. Check that out first, because match isn't very useful on its own, but it's so handy when we combine it with the index function, and that's what we're going to play with today. Match is made up of 3 arguments: the lookup value, which maybe is an employee name or a business line or a product ID number, and lookup array, which is where you want to go look for that value. I recommend using a single column, but it can be an array of data. Match type is one of 3 options: less than, equal to, or greater than. And in my experience, we almost always use equal to, so we're going to demonstrate that today, but you can go read more about those values and why that might be an option for you. So over here, we've got 4 business lines for a car sales company and their revenue, expenses, and profit. I want to search for the row number of rentals, of the rentals business line. So in this cell, I'm going to type in equals match, open parentheses, and I'm just going to click on that cell and put in a reference as the argument to the lookup value with a comma, and then I'm going to say where I want to look for it. I'm going to select just this column, and it's already in a named table, so you can see the name there, but it doesn't have to be. It can just be a range of addresses. And I'm going to put in 0 as the match type argument to represent that I'm looking for an exact match. When I hit 0 or hit enter, you'll see that 3 pops up there because rentals is the 3rd row in this array. Now let's put rentals down here in this one, and I've preloaded some formulas, but you can see what happened. When I typed in rentals, the revenue, expenses, and profit showed up, and when I type in new cars, the same thing happens. And that's because I've got an index function, but within the index function, I have used the match function, and that is specifically the row number argument. This is a very common and flexible way of looking up information around your workbook. With this, it allows you to look up values from the middle of an array and return information to the left. And that's one of the things that VLOOKUP cannot do. So that's one of the main reasons you should be familiar with index match over VLOOKUP on its own, is because this can be a much more flexible and dynamic way of retrieving information from the same workbook. So that's it. I'm just about out of time, but thanks for watching. I hope this helped.